introduce the MEPEX. MEPEX has been around
Sound
for a
is not
while.
on. The mic is not on.
By the way, actually, those who don't know me, I'm Mohammed al-Dandani. MEPEX have started like 2010, which stands for Middle East Prospecting Exploration. I'm here just to introduce what's MEPEX and what's the plan and what's the use of it. It was 2010, we had a first conference. I think it was with SBE then. The MEPEX has grown to be the main business event that encompasses the exploration and production sector, serving as the platform that bridges between investors, experienced professionals, as well as opportunities within exploration and production business. It's an ideal platform for government authorities with concession of producing fields that are either for sale or lease, financial institutions, investor and exploration and producing legal and fiscal terms. It's worth mentioning here that the community of oil and gas and the public, they always think EMB is government-owned. It's true to a certain extent, but that has been changed with many successful stories that took place in the region. Dana Gas, for example, Kuwait Energy, Kopik, although it's a governmental, but it's an international arm, Dragon. So I think it's time now to link all the ingredients, the finance houses, the opportunities itself, and educate the community of an investment opportunity. Our vision is to be the premier oil and gas marketplace in the MENA region. The mission statement that can be to spread the know-how in the region and to stimulate investors' interest in exploration and production field. We have created this tool to facilitate interaction by providing online digital market. It's not far from the subject. Now, there is unemployment, there is lack of opportunities in many aspects, not oil and gas, which is basically related to sharing the data among the people, regardless of the discipline, regardless of the profession. And when we say EMB, it's not just a silent term that people will have an asset somewhere. It creates a lot of related jobs besides the geoscience and petroleum engineering community. Basically, we're hoping that MEPEX will be one-stop shop to conduct your E&D business. It's, as you read it, it's funding, buying, selling, and advisor service and providers, whether it's geoscience, whether it's legal, whether it's the link to the financial institution. This picture is from the first opening then. His Excellency, the Minister of Energy in Bahrain, and the CEO then of Dana, and God bless him, Abdullah Naim, the ex-VP of exploration in Iraq. It was 2010. It's just a picture of what happened then, where many countries were represented actually. There were delegates from Sudan, Cyprus, Lebanon, Egypt, forgot the country from Africa, but it was a physical presentation where they brought their maps. And after going through this experience, we thought of making it or joining the era of online should not cost people money. They can do the first interaction. Then they take it to second stage where an interest is there that they can meet either in Bahrain or wherever it's convenient. And the platform of MIBIX will link to those who need support or consultancy, whether with a legal house or recommend a financial institution or fund is needed, or also a consultancy within the GNG. I'm sorry. As you know, the idea is not new. There are organizations that deal with such business in North America and in the Far East. We'll come later to it. This slide to show you that we already are connected to a data source, which is, some of you maybe know about it, hydrocarbon assets, and Zebra, where we have an agreement that we can access their data and use us to promote what they have. See the world map, CEBEX in Singapore, NABE in North America, and Dallas and Houston, and EBIX in London, while the Middle East is empty. There's no representation for such business. And MIBIX should be also the arm. It's local, but will be the international arm to link all these organizations and make use of the data, get the people close to each other, not necessarily in a specific opportunity, whether it's exploration or producing assets, but also find market for those and seek investment from the Far East, North America, not nowadays, but definitely it will help the geoscience community, where a lot of experiences, I'll give, for example, that the oil and gas history is for 80 years now plus, and it's good to, to criticize ourselves that we did not yet have good exploration arms, not necessarily only for business. This is a soft power for each nation, where you blend with other countries and you have a presence, especially with countries that they only have energy resources in Africa, on the Far East. It's just an example of MIBIX and international opportunities, where is two opportunities, one of the Federal Democratic of Ethiopia and one in Mozambique, where we got them from the previous two data resources I just mentioned to you. For the time being, these are the services MIBIX will provide or can provide. Listing of exploration and production opportunities, promotion of government blocks, bid rounds, preparing roadshows for government, NOC, IOCs, farm in and farm out, conducting virtual data rooms, providing third-party evaluation of opportunities, and provide legal and fiscal terms of MENA countries, especially for international, independent, or even national and international oil companies. This is an old map that, that shows their MIBIX then, where somebody was trying, as a promoter, trying to sell certain concession areas to Saudi government and Bahrain then. Obviously, he's not known. I think yeah, it was 1924. This is Frank Holmes, who tried to sell the concession as a promoter only. He didn't succeed, for obvious reason. One of them, for sure, he was alone. He did not have a platform, but tells you that we are late. but it's better than not coming. And with that, I think I will come. Hussein, please come forward. Hussein will just take you through the website steps where you can interact online. Hussein is one of the young Bahrainis that he is associated to us, and hopefully will grow this organization to have more Bahrainis or Saudis or even international people where they can help themselves, help the community. Please, Hussein. Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most beneficent. It's a great honor and a pleasure to stand before you today to announce the official launching of the Middle East Online Expo. As you can see, this is the domain of the MEPEX. When you type the domain, you will go to the home page. In the home page, you will find on the right side, you can log in. And you have different menus in it. We'll go through the main thing in the MEPEX, which is the portal, to introduce to you the users and the privileges for each user, which you can upload certain opportunities, public or private. You can upload some opportunities with public information that you'd like to share, and private information that will be later after signing confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement. So you find on the right side, it's going to be highlighted in red. This is the portal of the MEPEX. When you enter the portal, you find different categories. The first category you can enter just as a viewer, it's free, and gold and silver, and also gold and silver and free, three packages. Each package has certain privileges in terms of the listing, the number of listings that you can list, and also regarding the period, it will be shown in the website. For example, the gold user will he or she can upload up to 1 to 15 opportunities. So when you register for a certain package, then you can log into MEPEX. And after you log in, you can upload public information about your opportunity that you like to share, about the location of the opportunity, the information that you'd like to be public, and some business, fiscal, legal terms of the valuation of the opportunity. As well as you can also put the location of the opportunity using Google Maps in the website. After you put the information in the website and the portal, then it will be approved by the admin and it will be shown up in the Deals Hub to be viewed by the users. Finally, it's a great pleasure. Again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, Al Athir Business Gate and Apps House, for developing this website. Thank you very much.
Now it's time to introduce our guest. Everybody, I think he's known to everybody. Tony Mo, Vice President, Upstream Consultant. Thank you for addressing our organization. Tony joined Wood Mackenzie in 1996 to set up and launch the North African and Middle East Upstream services, providing research and consultancy for the region. Tony was a director of Africa, Middle East, and